Hi, and welcome back to I Can Grow. Today is the day that I'm showing you the final weight of all the tomatoes we got out of the city garden. Take a peek at this. From beginning to an absolute super harvest that I truly did not expect.
Of tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
Well, you're not gonna get the answer in this video.
To use my own crop to create a delicious hot sauce featuring the habaneros. So let's go ahead and harvest some of the last tomatoes off the vines.
One on the other side. Tomato. There. Let's pick up all the red ones. Or slightly red ones. Hanging around. Yeah, we don't need to buy no more tomatoes.
Now you're probably wondering,
Crazy.
how did I get there? How did I get there? How did I get there? Well, I amended the soil with my compost that I had from last year, plus a lot of the unprocessed lemon peels that were still stuck in the compost as well, and a lot of Urgesteinsmehl.
Want to consume our product, so.
Okay, now that we've collected all of our hard-earned fruits of our labor, we shall begin the weigh. From the mega chonker of 525 grams to 395 grams.
390. That's crazy. So this one should be like 305.
Somehow I've closely guessed the weight of this tomato.
306.
Funny, but yeah. From those chonkers to all the small stuff that we've caught in between. To an absolutely, I don't know, it's just a massively sized harvest of tomatoes. That's all I can say here. And yeah, let's weigh the rest and see how much the total is. All right, let's weigh these babies. We're gonna weigh the whole container because, yeah. Let's see. I said it's about 5 to 7, I think. I think that's what I said. Let's see. It might be lighter. It might be, actually be 4.5 to 6. Let's go with that. 4.5 to 6. This is looking very light in my hands. Let's see. That was pretty good. Well, not pretty good, but like, yeah, 4.8 kilograms. That's amazing. 4.5, 4.8. That's a lot of kilograms. That's astounding. That's really crazy. Well, no. Offer them to ripen. 4.8. Let's say this plastic sheet is about 100 grams. Let's see.
Let's go!
All right, now that we've got all of our tomatoes weighed out, let's check on the final weight that we've got. So we've got 525 grams, 516 grams, 932, 395 grams, 306, and 4,500 grams, which equals a total amount of 7,174 grams. But that was before I was notified that we had even more. My girlfriend did take a lot of pictures that amounts to a total of 1,470. We will get an astounding amount of 8,647 grams of tomatoes in our first and test. This is very important, our test year of what we can grow here. And now let's get into this delicious hot sauce that I made. I simply used our biggest chunker of a tomato, cut it up, cut out all the bad parts that were already starting to spread a little bit. Then cut down 4 of our habaneros. Those were also grown in our own garden. Fan-tastic. If you haven't seen the habanero grow video, I highly recommend you to check it out. It's linked right up there. I've also added an entire red onion and 4 cloves of garlic in there later on, which is not visible in the video because I had put that in there a day after I had broiled it. Then mashed it up one more time and then broiled it up to 85 degrees Celsius one more time. Or again, some salt, paprika, a little bit of cumin. I put it in the glass. I've tried to measure out around 3% of salt, but it ended up being a little bit more than that, which is why the hot sauce is slightly too salty. But I have corrected the taste with 1.5. No, actually, I used 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar, which calmed down the taste a lot of it and gave it a little more shelf life. I would say it's a little more shelf life. With the salt and the vinegar, it should be enough shelf life. If you keep it refrigerated, obviously. So yeah, now that we've put all the stuff together, all we gotta do is put it in our blender, and our blender is a Thermomix which can also cook. So we are going to bring the whole thing up to a broil of 85 degrees Celsius and let it broil and simmer for about 1.5 to 2 hours. There are a few different ways in which you can make hot sauce. You can create hot sauce with fermented peppers. You can create hot sauce by fermenting the blended peppers and everything that you have ground up in there to make the hot sauce. There are many ways, but you could also just do it pretty simple and just blend all the stuff together that you want in your hot sauce, in your I would kind of say this is more like a salsa hot sauce. It's like a mix between because it's got tomato in there. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and share this with all the people that you know. I'll leave you with some of the beef footage that didn't make it in the video. So, as always, remember, if I can grow, what's stopping you?